locally, and he just does a fantastic job. So David, maybe you can kind of educate people that have been asking a lot of questions. I know a lot of people have asked you a lot of questions about what are you doing here, what's going on. What did you think when I came to you and said, hey, this is what I want to do, a mixed use building with a real estate office and then our house above? Were you thinking I was nuts?
Well,
Yes.
it was just really exciting for the opportunity. I know when you first came to see me, you talked about a Victorian house and maybe multiple houses, and of course this is a really complicated lot, and what you put on is really, really complicated. But you know, I got to thinking about it, and I really wanted you to do something that was just really, really a world-class building, to be honest with you. And I don't know that you knew that was coming in the beginning, but we went in that direction, and I really wanted to play off of what the town was working on, and we had a great reception in North Beach. It's really a quaint, wonderful, neo-traditional town, and I wanted the building to fit in. And there's, you know, it's traditional houses. It's some of the civic buildings are a little more neo-traditional and civic in scale, and this being a commercial and residential mixed use, just really appropriate that we directed towards the neo-traditional style. And so that's what we've done, and this is kind of the very beginnings of it. We just poured the foundation this week for the house, and the commercial tower basically standing right in the garage right now. All this will be filled up in the garage, and the whole front of this will be the commercial offices for your new offices here, which is really great. You're going to be right on the boardwalk, which is going to be a really popular spot. And then there's a little residential vestibule in the back, which kind of separates it, and then there'll be 2 levels of residence above. But it's really more of a, with all the restraints, the building is more compact, and there's many things we'll talk about as we go outside, but I think in stormwater management and environmentally friendly, this building has everything that you could do.
Yeah, I had actually totally forgotten about my Colonial Victorian that I originally wanted to put on this lot. When we bought it, and we've since subdivided it, so we'll actually have 2 buildings. But originally, I think I came with a drawing, a picture for you of this beautiful Queen Anne, and I know you're really good at that type of architecture as well. But this just made more sense, and you kind of made me see that light, that the direction that really you kind of envisioned then became my vision, because it really did make more sense with the town, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you could have done Victorian. There are some good examples of Victorian in North Beach and Chesapeake Beach, but it's not as much. It's really more neo. It's more traditional. Some colonial cottages, and it's more neo-traditional in a way. So
With the porches.
And it'll definitely fit in much better. It's going to be definitely on a big civics type scale. You know, this will be. You're definitely making a statement in North Beach.
Well, so I think initially we were talking about like the size of the lot, because each lot is not very big, and this is a what, 5,700 square feet in total, I think, is that correct?
Right.
Something like that. So it's a big building on a kind of a small lot, right? I mean, you've got 10 feet around.
We've used every inch of this for stormwater management and for building, and there's not much left in terms of inches, but it's still environmentally friendly, which is really great about it. So, yeah, but we've definitely filled it out.
Yeah, in fact, you've got 2 septic tanks on the property.
Right. We have encountered a lot of, past month it's been rain, and, but it's been tough getting out of the ground. Classic design is also the construction part of this, so my partner is a master builder on the architect team of this partnership, and we like to do quality work, and we know that quality work and quality architecture will translate into money and value for the customer. So I know this will do well for you in the future.
Well, I certainly feel like just even standing in the garage here, if I was in a big storm, like Isabel back in 2004, I guess it was, or 3, this is probably where I'd want to be. Because this looks like, it looked like a fort actually a couple days ago.
Well, yeah,
Before the forms were taken down. I thought.
yeah, so this is the first floor, the whole first floor. It's about almost 10 feet above where we're still here. And it did come into my mind in terms of designing what the base would be, in terms of what the wind speeds would be. I mean, you're right on the bay. You're going to get, you could in the future get 90 mile an hour winds, 100 mile an hour winds. It's not inconceivable. So, you know, this has to stay where it is. So
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be good.
Yeah. Well, let's go take a little
sounds
field
great.
trip around the front so you can kind of share kind of the vision for the front. So we're gonna
After you.
do some gymnastics on the balance beam here. And this is the driveway. So this will be
Right, this
off
will
of
be
Chestnut.
This will be your residential entrance right through here. This is your garage. There'll be a parking area in the back, and then this will access the second lot. So, you know, it's quite a bit of area. It's wide open. This is all the paved area in the back, and you'll see that come up in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
You guys build my house?
Yeah.
Good spot. Great spot. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Let's take a look at. So as far as the exterior, while we're walking, the exterior is going to be. This will be parged.
Yeah, so this will be, the idea behind this classic architecture that we have here is that there is a rusticated base. So this is a large base, and it's the first floor, and it kind of demarcates the office part of this. You know, so it'll be a kind of a separation to the above, a break up the building, but it's very common in civic kind of traditional, neo-traditional architecture to have this base. And it's a very important part of the look of the home. Above this base, there will be 2 grand porches. These will be like the most magnificent, wonderful porches overlooking this beautiful bay, very much in the realm of many seaside houses and buildings around the world. This will be on par with that. These will be wonderful porches, double-story porches with large door columns. It's going to be pretty stunning, and I think it's going to definitely be a landmark for North Beach.
Yeah, I think so too. And in fact, I remember you had drawings of some houses. I want to say they were down in Miami, maybe.
Well,
that were kind
they
of a
were in
little
the
bit of
Panhandle.
your.
It's kind of mimicking some of the buildings that I experienced and seen in Seaside, Florida, and this will be really, you know, a seaside villa for you in North Beach.
Yeah, well, I'm super excited. So, what was kind of just in wrapping it up a little bit? What were some of the biggest challenges you had just so far? I mean, I know we're still, and in fact, what did you say before you answered that? Completion date. A lot of people always want to know when's it gonna be done.
Yeah, so the hardest part has been done, and then actually over the next few weeks, it's going to go pretty rapidly. But probably within the next month, we're going to be underway. Cycle 4 or 5 weeks. Take shape. So, you know, probably 6 months, 6 or 7 months. Depends on the client making selections. And I have some more work for you to do on that. But no, it should come together. Really, this is the hardest part. Coming out of the ground is the hardest part.
So the biggest challenge then, it sounds like, is probably a lot of the engineering.
Well, yeah, this was a very, it's too much to go into now, but this was a very, very complex building with residents and office space. It's just, it gets very complex, but it's hard to make things simplified, but I think this is going to come off looking really simple in the end.
Yeah, I think so
Which will
too.
which will be a real reward in a way.
Yeah, I've had a few people say, I should have thought of that. Why didn't I think of that? But you have to have somebody as good as you and COA,
And someone
Dan
that wants
Callis,
to
and Mike Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to have great people to be able to put this together. So.
Absolutely, and we have a great team. It's been a really, it's going to be a great relationship and great what we will do so far. You and John, it's been, Team Stueckler is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm excited. So we will wrap it up. So if you have any questions, let us know at teamstueckler.com. And you know, we'll be happy to answer anything. We're really excited. David, you're just amazing. So we're just thrilled that you're, you know.
Great to be a part of this.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, well, this wraps it up. I'm Patty Stueckler. We'll see you next time.